Yo, what's up? It's your boy HerFavGift, aka Faith, and I would like to introduce y'all to a new series I like to call Let's Talk About It. It's vastly about anything and everything. Today's episode, we're going to talk about the difference between goofy and funny. Let's begin. So, it's been a while since I've been called goofy. Now, this is all off of personal experience, you know? So when it comes to being goofy or, you know, funny, hilarious, shit like that, man, like comedic type shit, goofy is not like, it's not it, like it's not the point. Now the difference between the two, yeah, they might make people laugh at the end of the day, but being genuinely, you know, actually really funny, you know, telling good jokes and just, you know, just being chill and cool and all that shit, then yeah, I mean, you're funny. But when it comes to goofiness, it's like, you're goofy, but they're not laughing with you in the forte. The more so laughing at you. Like this, it's just like a food for thought, man. So like, goofiness is like, oh, you're fucking, you know, you're like harming yourself. You're like jumping off the walls, being loud, being extra, and all that shit. And throughout the days of my time being, you know, who I am and the personality I have, I grew and grew and matured over the fact that when it came to my comedy and my hilariousness, me telling jokes and all that shit, it just wasn't, you know, working out. Like, a lot of people would ask me, why don't you do stand-up comedy? And I used to always tell them I was bad at doing jokes, because I was so used, when I used to make people laugh, I was so used to just being, you know, loud, obnoxious. You know, it might have been cool, might have been funny. I don't think it was ever cool, but I like funny and all that other shit. Like, to other people, I guess it was that, but like, more so, it was just like, people were just like, hey, go do this. Or like, short story time real quick. Like, back in like the 7th grade, people used to put like weird shit in the food. Like, well, I mean, weirder shit in the food, because, you know, we already had weird fucking food because we had terrible fucking food. But they used to just put weird shit in the food, mix up with milk, put fucking napkins in and shit. I used to, no lie, man, I used to eat that shit, man. Niggas be like, oh shit, he really did that, and yo, ha ha, ha ha. Like, come on, man. Like, first of all, man, that shit just never felt right. It never felt good. And when I got older, and I remember one time, like, dude was like, hey, yo, go do me this, man. Go give me that. Like, and I was like, bruh, nah, I ain't doing that shit, man. Because as you get older and you do shit like that, or like, you do some wild shit, like hopping off the tables, you know, being loud, obnoxious, this, or like just screaming while you're falling, like leaning your chair. Like, one time I leaned my chair back on purpose to try to fall, and I made it seem like I did it on accident. And I like it was in math class one time, and I just screamed out of nowhere. And I was like, yo, you good? They was like, oh, haha. People was like, oh, you good? Other people was like, oh, haha, this, hee ha, that shit, that. And it was like, that shit was never funny. Like, I mean, like, it was funny to them because niggas got hurt. It's like watching ridiculousness, seeing people doing dumb shit. That's what it was. It was just goofy, dumb shit. Like, I was always called goofy, but I was always called funny too. Like, when I had relatable, real shit, like, when I talked about like the story, and like most of my story times, those shit are funny because those are relatable. Those are just jokes that I tell about my life, you know, laugh at the pain. You know, it's not like it's just life circumstances that happened for it to be like that. It was never forced on, or never, you know, greatly moved upon. I look at it through like my favorite comedians. I was like Chris Rock, Chris Tucker, you know, people like that. Lionel Richie, people who actually tell genuine jokes, or even the people on YouTube I like to watch that would be, you know, funny and shit. Like, I never, like, when I got older and I realized and I look back on where it was like I was a goofy kid. Yeah, I was a dumb kid. Like, I look at the old videos, yeah, those shit might be called classics in my eyes and most people's eyes and my friends' eyes who was there that witnessed it, but it was cringe. It was terrible. If I had the clips, I would show them to y'all of me being, you know, obnoxious, saying just going off the wall at the age of 15, 14, doing dumb shit, running and all that shit. It was just, you know, it was just goofy shit. And all of that shit was like mostly recent. That shit happened, what, like a year ago? Or like, you know, just dumb, it's just dumb extra shit that never needed to possibly happen because it was just for no reason in particular, or it was for no reason whatsoever. Now when I tell jokes, I tell genuine jokes. Like, I'm not gonna, I can't give a good example because I can't think of one, but I can tell genuine jokes that will make people laugh, or just me speaking in general would just make people laugh. And sometimes I don't even try to be funny, or like I just say something and it'll just make the person laugh, or it'll erupt the party. The party would just be dying and shit, and then it won't be them just laughing at the pain, or sometimes it'll just be some dumb shit happening to me, and I'll be like, bro, what the fuck? Or like, I'll just be like saying some shit, like, come on now, this is some bullshit, son. And then everybody will be like, damn. And then they'll just start laughing. And it'll be cool, it'll be genuine, it'll be nice. That's what the real and true difference is between being goofy and being funny. Take it for someone who was actually both. Take it for someone like me who was both. Saying, hey, I was goofy. Hey, I did some retarded things, but now niggas grown into being a funny, chill person. And now niggas networking and having fun with things. So this is for all the people who are doing goofy things, and this for all the people who wants to achieve at being funny, at doing what they do, or being creative with their mind and all that shit. Just a food for thought, man. Think about it, man. You can be the next best person of yourself, or you can be the next worst person of yourself. You already know what my name is, HerFavGift, aka Fave. So follow me on Twitter at SS023, and make sure you subscribe if you want to suggest me another topic. I'll be glad to talk about any topic. So yeah, catch you on the next video, man. Peace.